Traditionally, it's said that you should spend about 50% of your budget on the reception.
One of the ways that you can really cut down on your budget is if you go to a location where things like rentals and labor are included. And also be aware of your rentals. That's where your big cost is going to come in. With your specialty china, oftentimes most places can offer you standard glassware, silver, and china, and your guests aren't going to know the difference. That will really save you thousands of dollars.
A way to add a different look to the room inexpensively is to rent an overlay. If you can use what the facility already owns, an overlay is the way to go because it will cut your budget down, and also it's unnecessary to have to bring in everything if you're already getting stuff free in your contract.
When a couple is trying to decide upon the type of music that they're going to have for their event, they do need to take a consideration of the people that they have invited. During the dinner portion of the evening, you keep your music a little bit softer because when you're eating, you don't necessarily want to be overloaded with loud sounds. But then as the evening progresses, that's when your music should sort of kick up in intensity and a little bit in volume.
The seating chart, if you're having a big wedding, I would say is an absolute must. With a big wedding with 200 people, I would say that you definitely need some way of people knowing where they're going to sit and with whom. Usually the seating chart is sort of tied up with the final guest count with the caterer, and they usually need it a week before the wedding.
During your wedding day, there are a lot of people who have to move from site to site, and as the bride and groom, you may have been focused on your ride, but how are your parents going to get there? How are your bridal party going to get there? So there's a lot of questions you have to answer as far as arranging for rides for everyone. On the wedding day, how are you going to get guests from the ceremony site to the reception? They often drive themselves, but there are groups that will get together and all ride in the same minivan. Bridal party, you can get a limousine for them, or you can get a party bus for them. After the reception, how does everyone get home? You want to make sure that there are safe rides. So pre-arrange with your site manager. And then there's the after party if people want to continue with the drinking and partying.